CNP featured research. This is your Diet Mental Health Break number 41, brought to you by the Center for Nutritional Psychology. 2 minutes to learn and be good to yourself. Does memory play an important role in obesity? Let's find out. Many factors play a role in our decisions about when and what to eat. To a degree, these decisions depend on our subjective feelings of hunger and fullness, but also on whether food is available and what kind, our eating habits, our desires and plans, the presence of food cues, and many other things. One often overlooked factor that is also important is the memory of recent meals. Maurice B. Parent and her colleagues reviewed a series of studies on humans and rodents examining the links between memory and eating behaviors. Their goal was to demonstrate that there is a bidirectional relationship between memory functions and eating behaviors. These authors note that classic studies of patients with amnesia showed that many of these individuals would readily eat a new meal just minutes after eating the previous one when they cannot remember it. Other studies show that healthy participants who were distracted from memorizing the food they ate because they played video games or watched TV later took more snacks. Similarly, when study participants focused on the food they ate and put in an effort to memorize it, their later food intake was lower. There are also many studies linking obesity to impairments of different cognitive processes, especially memory. Studies on rodents reported that inducing obesity impaired some of their cognitive abilities. In contrast, studies on humans reported specific changes to the brain in obese individuals, particularly in areas of the brain associated with memory. The authors of this review propose that obesity leads to inflammation of brain neurons and insulin resistance, which in turn produce these adverse changes. They propose that there is a vicious cycle at play with obesity, producing memory impairments, dysregulating the body's food intake mechanism, maintaining and exacerbating obesity. Future research and obesity prevention programs need to be aware of this bidirectional relationship between memory and food intake and devise ways to break the vicious cycle if they are to prevent or treat obesity successfully. Our thanks to Maurice B. Parent and her colleagues for conducting this informative analysis. This Diet Mental Health Break is brought to you by the Center for Nutritional Psychology, CNP. Learn more at www.nutritional-psychology.org.